In this last video, I'd like to try and tie the whole class together. We have been using Google Drive this whole time for agricultural purposes. How can we use Google Drive for agricultural reasons? And it kind of led up to us using Google Sheets and then eventually using Google Forms to input data onto Google Sheets. And then in the last assignment, we actually put calculations in based off of what shows up on the Google Forms. And then on this assignment, you have to use VLOOKUP and the filter functions, and kind of ties it all together. Well, here I'd like to show you how it all works. So we have a Google Forms over here. That Google Forms shows up on this form response page 1, which it then goes to the query sheet, just like we did on that last assignment. And then here we have this lot number with the price, where we have a couple of VLOOKUP formulas, and then we have this filter function right here. So the way it's designed is as we enter in data over here, it's going to automatically populate here as well as here. So we talked about being able to use just this filter icon right here versus using the filter function. Or we might have said, well, we could use the filter icon rather than using VFormula. Well, the reason that we use stuff like VFormula and the filter function is because it allows us to automatically populate something without us having to constantly refilter. So let's just kind of see how this works. So let's go ahead and type in lot number 100 and say it came from Uno R, sell price of $8.55. Let's say buyer number was 1012. Then we go ahead and press submit. And then we're going to say submit another response. And you see automatically it populates here and here. We also have it automatically filtered right there. And if we scroll over, we see we also have it set up for a triple R animal. So let's go ahead and see what would happen if we typed in, say, 110 was the next animal that came through. That animal's name, or the seller, was triple R. Sell price was, say, $753, and buyer number was 1056, for example. And we press submit. And if we give it just a second, we can see that it automatically populates right here beside the 105 animal number. And as we scroll over, we can see it automatically populates there as well. So the whole purpose behind it is we can go in and say we're selling cattle out of order, and the next lot number that comes through is, as soon as it loads, is going to be lot number, say, 110. And we are now selling a Uno R again. Or that's the seller name. It's selling for $542. Buyer number is, let's say 1016 is going to buy this one. We press submit. It automatically shows up in the form response page, goes to the query sheet, and we can see it populate right there and another one. So the reason we use Google Form or VLOOKUP and the filter function, just like we showed you in the last couple of videos, is because it allows us to automatically start populating these things. And we can go in and we could actually say, well, we want to know what the average price is. Then we can say equals something like average sell price. And then let's say, for example, we enter in another lot number of, say, 111. Uno R again, a sell price of, let's say, $756 or $776, and a buyer number of 1020. It's going to populate right there and continuously update our average. So the purpose ultimately of Google Sheets and what I'm trying to teach you in this class is to have Google Sheets do the work for you. Have everything be filtered for you. Have everything be using VLOOKUP automatically populate for you, to where at the end of the day all you have to do is focus on your agricultural operation and just recording the data rather than trying to manipulate and really analyze the data later. I just want to say thank you for taking this class, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a couple things.